Hello friends, Evelyn here. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Evelyn and I am here because I am participating in the open collab which is called Just a Dream. It's being hosted by Crystal, who is Vividly on Paper. I just want to start off by saying that I have never done a collaboration on YouTube. I hope you guys really enjoy my video. I have, however, done a collaboration on Facebook. I am part of a group called Made by You on Facebook, and we do monthly swaps. So if you're interested in joining us at any time, feel free to look us up. Anyway, going back to the open collab, I was happy that Crystal accepted my request to join, and like I said, I have never done a collab on YouTube. And basically this Just a Dream was really, you could come up with any idea. The theme was Just a Dream, but you could basically do anything that you wanted to create. So this was my creation. I just want to, say that for me, my dream or my dreams are of travel. I do travel a lot. I have been very blessed that I have been able to travel quite a bit, and some of my favorite places that I have attended has been in Europe. I love Barcelona, London, in the United Kingdom, France, of course, who doesn't love Paris? So having just recently come back from London, I was there about a month ago. Every time I go, I kind of get fixated on images that I see in London and in Paris. And basically it's what I call a French doodle. I don't know if it has another name. It might, but basically it's like doodling of little girls or Parisian restaurants or macarons, but they look like doodles, and they're always like pastel colors and such. Well, anyway, I get fixated on that, and I get fixated on those colors, which happen to be my favorite colors. Well, what you're seeing in front of you is I want to call it an art journal that I created with those colors, the blues, the pinks, the mint, the white. And what I decided to create was kind of like an art journal where I can stash my paper dolls or tags which I have made. It is full of pockets. Just want to start off by saying, so what you're seeing is the front cover, and I don't know if you guys remember this paper line. It was a Recollections paper line. I think it goes back to 2011. Well, I have about 3 pads of this stuff still, and I just really love it. And it was called My Favorite Things, and it mostly featured this little girl. As you can see, it's a doodle, and it was a really pretty paper. So I decided to use this front sheet of the little girl with the umbrella, the poodle, and this is a fountain with the little bird. So I decided to use that as my cover. I added on my art journal, of course, a dangle, and I used the binder rings because I figured that if I wanted to add anything to the journal, I could. I also started off with this journal as being a very flat journal, but I have issues with not embellishing. So everything that I kind of create really gets blown out of proportion with the embellishments. But as you can see, I added, ribbons and with the colors, that I love. And like I said, the dangle, but this is the front cover. And on the inside, again, most of these papers are from from Recollections. I don't think this collection is available anymore. So I really love this paper here. It has like all the different like French windowsills. I added I added this banner that says "This is," and then I added this that says "Me" with of course the pink pinstripe paper. And this is, I believe this is a Temu die that was given to me, and I just cut out these little pastries, and the little girl is holding the puppy, as you can see. The next page I made, this one is actually a pocket. This image with the little girl with the grown-up shoes, I actually got that from a magazine, and I added "Right This Way, We'll Play All Day." I thought that was like really cute. This is a tag that I had made, and I just added a flower, a heart, and as you can see, the background paper has like dresses, and I just thought that I would include that. This is a tag that I've made that I have to finish coloring, and here I have some little embellishments. And like I said, with this journal, I'm planning to keep some embellishments that I will be using with the journal. So I have to say that the journal is a work in progress. So this page so far has been blank. We'll figure out what to do with that. This one I also made a pocket with the XO paper. I love the black and the white. And as you can see, I added a flower from my stash. This is a feather. This is some ruffled trim with some rhinestone trim. And here, for example, let me lower it. Here, for example, I have some of the Julia Nutting dolls that I've already colored. I have that one. I have also this one, but I have quite a few. But these are the ones that I was able to paper piece together. And this is a new stamp that I have, which I'm really loving. It's by Red Lead Stamps. It's called Paper Doll. And I thought she, her face was so cute. It is mostly a black and white. But you could use your markers to color it in. And I really love this stamp. The face is so pretty. So far I was able to finish that one. I am using her in the next page actually. And here is a sample, because I love paper dolls, and this is like a ribbon holder, or I guess a ribbon bobbin, if you want to call that I made just with a stamp that I have. Now this is not a Julia Nutting stamp. It was like, I don't know, I bought it off of it was a bunch of stamps that were being sold, and so I got this stamp mostly because of this stamp, and it had a few girls. They don't have any faces, and I decided to wrap my ribbon around it. I do have a few others that I keep by my desk. Now this is a page that I started off not really liking. Basically it was the bicycle, which I used the pop dots. I don't know if you could see, but pop dots are really great if you don't know what they are. They look like stickles, but they're dimensional. So the page, basically it was, blank, and it did have the bicycle on it. So I just added like flowers, and I also added some stickles to the bicycle. And then I said, what else can I do? It looked kind of plain. I added the stickle, and I stamped out this this windowsill, and I said, no, it still needs something. So I used the stamp, the Red Lead paper doll stamp on it, and I thought, oh, it looks, I like it. Now it's my favorite page in the whole art journal. Of course I had to add the pom-pom trim, because who doesn't love pom-pom trim? This page also is still a work in progress. Here I have some paint chips, and I just had this tag that I had that I had inked, and I used a stamp that I had. It's sunflower with bees. I did add this black trim to it. Here is my next page, and this one is a pocket. I also love anything Alice in Wonderland, and this is this topper here just belonged to some merchandise that I had. It says stitched felt, something that I had purchased, but I love the black and white with the blue, and I just added this paper from the My Favorite Things paper line. So I'm going to be using this as a tag. And then this striped acetate, I got this from one of those Valentine's Day recollection paper pads, and I'm going to be making something with that. So I used the Julia Nutting stamp. I made her look like Alice in Wonderland. And here I added the clock on the bottom and some flowers. And I just paper pieced the dress, and I colored her in. More pom-poms here, as you can see. And here is another page, which here I have, this is like a sample of how I wrap my ribbon with these ribbon cards. And so I had a bunch of these clear pockets. I had purchased these a while back from Spellbinders. And basically they're just clear pockets. And I decided that I was gonna, add pockets to my art journal to keep like my ephemera and my stickers and anything that could be, just girly, and just keep it in the book. And this was a stamp that I had, and I just decided to make it into a tag, and I inked it, put flowers on it. So this, will be a pocket that I use. Here is another stamp, but I really loved what it said, be yourself, everyone else is taken. And as you can see, these pockets are pretty, there was a variety of pockets. They were small ones, bigger ones, but this one is one of the smaller ones. And I decided that I was just gonna stick these little baggies in there, again, just to keep my ephemera together. Here is another stamp that I have with the Eiffel Tower. And I did make, this is a pocket back here. So I did cut out that pocket. And the next page, here is another one that I colored in, and I glittered using my stickles, which I love stickles. Here is just a baggie, and here we have the pockets again. And this is some of my favorite rosette trim. I love that trim. I decided that I was going to include it because these are like my favorite things. So next page, I hope you can see, because it's really a little bit difficult because of the glare. Let's see if I hold it up. And basically what it is a one of those clear sheets that we use to put documents in. Right now I cannot remember what they're called. And what I did was that I added this Eiffel Tower, and I made it into a shaker bag. I added this sticker, says hello beautiful life. And I decided that it was going to be interactive. There is in the back an acetate piece that says, I think it's something like enjoy life. But I love to play with those shakers. And here is another one with a chandelier. This is the back page, and I added some black and pink, the black and the pink here. So, and I added ooh la la. And here is another one of those Julia Nutting stamps. Like I said, I have quite a few. I like to sit down and color them and paper piece them. I added some black trim here just to make it stand out. The next page, still work in progress. And here we've already come to the end. This is a chipboard album. The measurements are, I think it's 7 1/4 by 10. And I did sign the back with my stamp. Now, like I said, this is a work in progress. I could add paper to it, or just, you know, other things, more bags. I do have other things in mind that I want to fill it with. But for now, this is what, you know, was able to complete, you know, in time for the collab. So thank you for being here. I appreciate the opportunity, and I hope you guys enjoy the what the other ladies have created. I don't know in terms of the list where I am. I think I'm towards the end. But in any event, you know, it has been, you know, a pleasure to contribute to this collaboration. So thank you guys. Bye for now.